Number 1. The 1989 GMC 1500 regular cab short bed, listed at $8,000, and it's sitting pretty in Aspers, Pennsylvania. Let's talk looks first. This truck has that timeless step-side bed design, which gives it that unique vintage style that's harder and harder to find in good shape. Even better, the body is clean and rust-free. And if you spend any time hunting for classic trucks, you know that a big deal. The exterior is jet black, paired with black interior, giving it a bold, monochromatic look that's just begging to be customized or cruised as is. Under the hood, you've got a V8 engine, paired with an automatic transmission, and according to the seller, it runs and drives. It's clocked just under 150,000 miles, which isn't bad at all for a truck of this age, especially one that's clearly been taken care of in terms of rust and body condition. This is not some junkyard find. It's a solid foundation. Now, let's be honest, it's not perfect. The seller notes that the interior needs attention, and they describe it as a project truck that needs finishing. So don't expect a turnkey show truck here. But what you are getting is a straight, rust-free body, a reliable drivetrain, and a setup that's ready for your personal touch. Whether that means restoring it to factory specs, turning it into a street cruiser, or building a full-on resto mod. You could upgrade the interior, drop in a modern stereo system, slap on some new wheels, maybe lower the stance, or go the opposite direction and lift it, throw on some meats, and turn it into a retro muscle truck. The beauty here is that it's ready to go in any direction. And with project trucks in clean condition getting harder to find, especially step sides, you're starting ahead of the game here. At $8,000, it's priced fairly for what you're getting. A strong, rust-free body, AV8 drivetrain, and a solid platform with classic GMC square body style. If you're in the market for a cool build or a weekend toy with investment potential, this 1989 GMC 1500 could be just the one. Located in Aspers, Pennsylvania, and ready to roll or wrench. Your call. Number 2. The 1971 Chevrolet C10 located in San Jose East, listed at $16,000, and it's everything a driver's classic should be. Dependable, powerful, and just plain cool. Let's get straight to what makes this truck stand out. Under the hood is a 383-stroker engine, a performance-built small block that delivers more torque and horsepower than your standard 350. This one's at just 40,000 miles on it and is reported to have 0 leaks, a rare claim in the world of vintage trucks. This isn't a high-maintenance garage queen. It's a truck the seller drives regularly, and it's described as very dependable and fun to drive. The seller says it starts right up every time, which tells us a lot about how well this truck has been maintained. And speaking of maintenance, there are too many newer parts to list, from suspension and brakes to likely electricals and fuel systems. This thing has clearly been brought up to modern mechanical standards. Cosmetically, it looks great inside and out. The interior is clean, the paint presents well, and everything is reported to be in working order. All the lights function, and it's sitting on brand new tires installed in March 2025. That alone saves you a chunk of money and gives peace of mind for road trips, car shows, or daily cruising. On top of all that, it comes with a clean title, and it's currently registered, which means no DMV headaches when you buy. The seller is also open to a possible trade for a classic El Camino of similar value. So if you got one sitting in the garage, now might be the time to swap keys. It's also worth noting, the seller speaks Spanish, habla español, which opens the door for more local buyers to connect easily. At $16,000, this C10 isn't just priced for what it is. It's priced for the fact that it's already done. No endless weekends sourcing parts. No guessing whether it runs. No needs TLC mystery listings. Just a strong, reliable, street-ready C10 that looks great and runs even better. If you're after a clean 70s Chevy pickup with modern performance and vintage charm, this San Jose C10 should definitely be on your radar. Number 3. The 1967 Ford Ranchero 500 Limited Edition, listed for $19,500 and located in Monroe. And this one's not just a survivor. It's a fully rebuilt, garage-kept cruiser that's been treated with care and purpose since day one. The current owner picked this up as a retirement gift to himself about 5 years ago, right in the heart of the pandemic, and it's been nothing but smiles since. This Ranchero came out of Texas, so that means no road salt, no harsh winters, and no hidden rust nightmares. Since then, it's been stored indoors, and the seller doesn't even take it out when there's a chance of rain. Seriously, that's how clean this thing is. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Under the hood, it's packing a high-performance 289 cubic inch V8, completely rebuilt before he bought it. It features high compression pistons, a mild street/strip cam, and it's topped off with an Edelbrock aluminum intake and a 4-barrel carburetor. Ignition is handled by a high-energy electronic distributor. It's dressed up with Ford Racing aluminum valve covers and a chrome oilcloth air filter for that perfect underhood shine. Supporting components are all new too: alternator, water pump, power steering pump, and a champion polished aluminum radiator to keep it all cool under pressure. Transmission? That a rebuilt C4 automatic, upgraded with an aluminum billet pan, and the drive shaft looks brand new. Out back, the rear end is also freshly installed, geared at around 3.73, perfect for that balance of streetability and performance. And don't overlook the handling and braking. The entire front suspension has been redone, including A-frames, tie rods, torsion arms, hubs, spindles, shocks, and brakes. You're not getting some old classic that wallows on the road. This one drives tight and true, but what really turns heads? The sound. With long tube headers and performance exhaust, this Ranchero growls at idle and roars on the road. It's not a full-blown dragster, but it's got strong power, a killer tone, and it's an absolute joy to drive. The paint is very good, not Concours level, but sharp enough that people stop to compliment it every time it's out. It's got just the right blend of shine and character for a weekend cruise, car show, or even an occasional grocery run. Because why not? So, if you're looking for something rare, fun, and already done right, this 1967 Ford Ranchero 500 might be your next big win. It's got roughly 5,000 miles on rebuild, is garage kept, and comes with the kind of care history and upgrades you just can't fake. Number 4. The 1956 GMC short box pickup, listed at $16,000 and located in Red Lodge, Montana. And let's be honest, if you love the look, the style, and the simplicity of vintage steel, this one's going to speak to you. Right off the bat, this truck oozes character. It's a short box, 2-wheel drive pickup with all the right proportions, low, clean, and classic. The body lines are unmistakably mid-50s GMC, from the proud grille and hood badge to that timeless fender flare. This is the kind of truck that looks great in a shop at a show, or just cruising down a two-lane road with the windows down, and nothing but time on your hands. Under the hood, you got an inline 6-cylinder engine, made it to a 4-speed manual transmission, which means you're getting that old-school, hands-on driving experience that modern trucks just can't replicate. It's simple, mechanical, and beautifully analog. You feel every gear, hear every click, and connect directly with the road. That's the kind of driving that makes memories. The seller recently installed a brand new battery, so it's ready to fire up and go. And while there's no long list of upgrades or flashy modifications here, what you are getting is something arguably better. A rock-solid foundation with strong bones, waiting for your personal touch. This GMC isn't pretending to be a showroom queen. It's not some over-polished trailer princess. It's a genuine classic with good structure, patina, and potential. You can leave it as is and enjoy the vintage charm, or use it as a blank canvas for a resto-mod, hot rod, or full custom build. That's the beauty of something that's clean and original. It can go in whatever direction your imagination takes it. The listing says it best. Solid bones and tons of character. Whether you're a collector, a builder, or just someone who's always dreamed of owning a mid-50s pickup with attitude, this 1956 GMC short box deserves a spot on your radar. At $16,000 or best offer, it's priced right for the condition, the era, and the potential. So if you're ready to get your hands on a true piece of American truck history, This one in Red Lodge, Montana, might just be the start of your next great build or your next great love story. Number 5. The 1976 Ford F-150 might just be your next truck. Listed at $6,200 and located in the Lafayette, Orinda, Moraga area of California, this two-wheel drive classic is more than just a showpiece. It's a reliable daily driver with 104,832 original miles on the clock. Finished in a deep blue with honest California patina, it's a rust-free survivor that's always been kept in good mechanical condition and has spent its entire life in the mild Bay Area climate. Under the hood is a dependable powertrain not specified, but likely an inline-6 or small V8, paired with manual 3-on-the-tree transmission, giving you that vintage, hands-on driving experience that modern trucks just don't deliver anymore. It starts up without hesitation, runs smooth, and has no major mechanical issues, making it a great truck for both cruising and utility. It's already had some important updates. New tires, a brand new master cylinder, new rear brake cylinders, and recently serviced belts and power steering. So it's ready to hit the road. It also includes a premium sound system and even comes with a brand new aftermarket airbag suspension system. Still in the box, never installed, giving you the potential to take this classic to the next level if desired. The body and floorboards are solid, showing no signs of rust or previous damage, and registration is already paid through May 2026, a bonus for any California buyer. Sure, it's not perfect. The dash lights need replacing, the side-mounted tool compartment could use some alignment, and the front bumper is slightly bent, but those minor flaws are far outweighed by the truck's reliability, character, and clean structure. Whether you're looking to enjoy it as a nostalgic daily cruiser or transform it into a custom project, the 76 F-150 offers unbeatable value, mechanical strength, and vintage charm, all for a price that's hard to beat in today's classic truck market. Number 6. The 1988 Toyota Pickup, listed for $4,600 in San Jose. Powered by Toyota's legendary 4-cylinder gas engine, this little truck may have 205,384 miles on the odometer. But if you know these rigs, you know that's just middle age. They're known to push well past 300,000 with basic maintenance. It features an automatic transmission, making it easy to drive around town or on light-duty hauls, and it's still got plenty of life left under the hood. The body is in good condition for its age, showing signs of being cared for, but also proudly wearing the marks of honest use. It's not over-restored or modified, just a clean, simple truck that does what it's supposed to. Whether you're looking for a dependable work truck, a solid camping companion, or a blank slate for a cool mini truck project, this Toyota offers timeless style, great fuel economy, and bulletproof dependability. With a clean title in hand and that unmistakable 80s Toyota charm, this truck is a great value for anyone looking for a simple, proven platform. It's affordable, it's iconic, and it's ready for the next chapter. Whether that means hitting the job site, hauling gear, or just cruising the back roads. Number 7. The 1956 Ford F-100, offered at $14,500 and carrying all the right upgrades to make it both nostalgic and road-ready. Under the hood, this vintage beauty features a solid 272 Y-block V8 engine mated to a 4-speed manual transmission, giving you that perfect old-school driving experience with the strength of a true workhorse. It's been updated with Volare front end, which adds modern power steering and front disc brakes, making this truck not just a showpiece, but something you can actually enjoy driving. The body is straight, the title is clean, it wears an authentic Oregon antique license plate that's valid for life. On the mechanical side, it's recently received some smart investments, including a new fuel tank, new carburetor, and new fuel pump. So it's ready to hit the road without any major fuss. The truck runs and drives well, and it's got just enough patina to show its age proudly. But if you're someone who likes a fresh look, be aware that the clear coat is peeling and it could use a paint job to really shine. Still, it's the kind of rig that turns heads wherever it goes, even in its current state. Whether you're looking for a restoration candidate or just a clean, cool weekend cruiser with plenty of soul and street presence, this F-100 offers a great balance of originality and functionality. And best of all, it's already got the hard stuff done. Upgrades, drivability, and reliability are all here. So if you're serious about owning a slice of 1950s Ford pickup history and want something that's already running strong with character to spare, give Bill a call or text. Just don't waste his time with lowball offers. And note, no trades. Number 8. The 1960 Dodge D100, available for $6,500 in Everson. With its clean, boxy lines and unmistakable mid-century charm, this truck represents a time when pickups were all about function, durability, and no-nonsense design. This particular D100 is powered by a 6-cylinder engine, making it a reliable cruiser that prioritizes simplicity and efficiency. It's paired with an automatic transmission, a nice touch for those who want classic style without the constant shifting of a manual gearbox. The odometer reads just 47,000 miles, which, while likely on its second time around, still reflect a life of relatively light use for a 64-year-old machine. The body is finished in blue, and while the listing doesn't specify any major cosmetic restorations, it's described as being in good condition overall with a clean title, ready for a new chapter. Whether you're into preservation, restoration, or mild customization, this D100 offers a strong starting point. Its rear-wheel drive layout keeps things simple and true to its roots, and the rarity of Dodge trucks from this era, especially in running, drivable condition, adds extra appeal. You don't see these every day at local car meets, and they're even less common in the ready-to-go category at this price point. This one strikes a great balance between originality and usability. Whether you're a Mopar enthusiast or just someone who appreciates the unique curves and vintage grille of early Dodge trucks, this 1960 D100 is a conversation piece and a capable cruiser in one package. For the price, you're getting a slice of Dodge truck history that's ready to roll and just waiting for a proud new owner to take it the next mile. Number 9. The 1988 Ford F-250 XLT Lariat, available for just $4,000 in Bend, Oregon. This heavy-duty pickup is built Ford tough with a massive 460 cubic inch, 7.5L V8 engine, and yes, it comes with working 4x4, making it a perfect candidate for off-road use, towing, or heavy-duty work around property. With 184,000 miles on the clock and a clean title in hand, it's seen some miles, but it's also received some recent care where it matters. It starts and drives fine, according to the seller, though it's worth noting that it does need a little work, a great opportunity if you're mechanically inclined or looking for a solid project that doesn't need a full overhaul. The good news is it's already had a number of major components replaced. It comes with a brand new battery and starter, along with a new radiator, water pump, and a new timing cover and chain, which means the cooling system and core internals have been freshly updated. Brand new tires have also been installed and reportedly have less than 20 miles on them, so you're set for traction and stability right out of the gate. The rest of the truck remains stock, offering a clean canvas whether you want to restore it, lift it, or just put it straight to work. The seller is also including a few handy extras that are already in the bed, like a dash carpet, floor mats, and mud flaps, which help protect the truck and clean up the interior. Overall, this F-250 is a solid find to price, especially if you're in need of a big block 4x4 with strong bones and key components already replaced. It's not a showpiece yet, but it's got the heart of a workhorse and the power of a classic V8 to back it up. At just $4,000, this might be one of the best values out there for anyone who wants vintage Ford muscle without breaking the bank. Number 10. The 1992 Dodge Ram D Series long bed, offered at $13,500 in Burlingame, California, and the seller is motivated to move it this month. It's one of the few true long bed pickups left on the market that hasn't been abused, over-modified, or forgotten in a field. This truck was originally purchased from the city of Menlo Park, meaning it likely lived a life of scheduled maintenance, responsible use, and professional upkeep. Under the hood, it's powered by the reliable 3.9L V6 base model LA Series engine, paired with an automatic transmission, a dependable and fuel-conscious combo that makes this truck ideal for light hauling, job site use, or everyday commuting. It's already smog certified, has no back fees, and comes with a clean title in hand. So you're good to go from day one. According to the seller, this Ram is a true turnkey truck. You can barely hear it idle, and it drives like a low-mileage vehicle with no service needed at this time. It's a bare-bones base model, which in this case is a big win. No AIC, no power windows, no electronics to fail. Just solid old-school utility. The body is straight and clean, with only a few minor parking lot dings and scuffs, which is impressive for a truck over 30 years old. This is a kind of truck that doesn't try to be flashy, but does exactly what it's supposed to do, reliably and efficiently. Whether you're looking for a dependable fleet edition, a minimalist daily driver, or just want a long bed truck that's actually still in great shape, this 1992 Dodge fits the bill. It's being sold by a real local seller who's open to in-person offers and might even consider a partial trade plus cash. With prices rising fast on vintage work trucks, this one hits that sweet spot between usability and collectability. Call to set up a test drive. You'll appreciate how surprisingly smooth, quiet, and capable this classic Ram really is. Number 11. The 1966 GMC Pickup, available for $13,500 in Lehighton, Pennsylvania. What makes this one stand out isn't just the vintage styling, or the fact that it's a short bed. It's what's under the hood. This truck comes equipped with a rare factory 305 cubic inch V6, paired with an automatic transmission, which was unusual and ahead of its time back in the mid-60s. Most trucks from this era were built with manual transmissions and inline sixes, but this one left the assembly line with a smoother V6 and auto combo straight from the factory. It's being sold as a true survivor, meaning it hasn't been chopped, slammed, or over-restored. It still wears its age with pride and shows a kind of honest use that tells a story. According to the seller, it runs and drives with no issues, making it roadworthy right now, even though it could use a little bodywork to really shine. The good news? The seller already has most of the panels needed for that cosmetic restoration, so you're not starting from scratch if you decide to bring it back to showroom glory. The truck's bones are solid. The drivetrain is unique and historically significant, and the fact that it's still cruising after nearly 60 years is a testament to GMC's engineering in that era. This one would make a great candidate for a light restoration, a patina cruiser, or even a mild custom build that stays true to its roots. As a bonus, the seller mentioned being open to trades, specifically looking for a newer four-door 4x4 truck. So if you got something modern and practical and want to trade into something with character, that door is open. These short bed GMCs from the 60s aren't getting any easier to find, especially ones that still run and drive well with original drivetrain components. So this could be a great opportunity to snag a piece of pickup history that's still ready to hit the road. Number 12. The 1984 Ford F-150 FX4 Pickup, listed for just $400 or best offer Marengo, Illinois. Yes, you read that right. This one's not running, has no title, and the engine is gone. But for the right person, it could be a goldmine of hard-to-find components or the beginning of a passionate rebuild. The seller notes it's been sitting since the spring of 1997, which means it spent nearly 3 decades untouched. So expect the usual wear, rust, faded paint, and plenty of crusty corners. But beneath the weathered surface, you've got a genuine FX4 trim F-150 with a 6.5-foot bed, a layout that's becoming increasingly rare, especially for those looking to restore or repurpose period-correct body panels, trim pieces, or suspension parts. The seller describes it as being in rough shape, but also mentions there's still a handful of decent parts left that could be salvaged or resold. Perfect for someone already working on an 80s F-Series project or a custom build needing donor panels or chassis hardware. And for just $400, even if you only grab a few solid parts, like the bed, tailgate frame pieces, or cab hardware, you're likely to come out ahead. It's also worth noting the FX4 designation, as that off-road package adds value with beefier axles and suspension. If those components are still intact, they alone might be worth the asking price. This truck's not for the faint of heart, and it's certainly not going to drive away tomorrow, But if you got a trailer, a wrench, and a vision, this could be the budget-friendly foundation you've been looking for. Whether you want to pick it clean or dream up a full resurrection, the price leaves plenty of room to work. Located just north of Marengo, Illinois, the seller's keeping things casual. No title, no engine, no frills, just an honest old truck ready for its next chapter in whatever form that takes. Number 13, 1962 Chevrolet C20 3/4-ton pickup, offered at $8,500 and located in Fresno, California. This vintage Chevy isn't just a nostalgic beauty. It's been brought back to life with a long list of new parts and upgrades that make it a reliable driver and a strong investment for anyone who loves early 60s American steel. Powering this beast is a rebuilt 8-cylinder engine with only around 500 miles on it since the overhaul, so it's just barely broken in. That new motor breathes through a rebuilt carburetor and hooker headers, with new dual exhaust system outfitted with glass packs, giving it that deep, unmistakable old-school rumble. On the maintenance side, nearly every essential system has been touched. It's got new wiring throughout new brakes, a new master cylinder, and a new slave cylinder, meaning you're getting a truck that's not just running but running right. The gas tank has been cleaned and sealed, and the radiator and hoses are brand new, ensuring cool, consistent operation even during the Fresno heat. Inside, the cab has seen attention too, with a new seat and fresh carpet, giving the interior a much-needed refresh that makes it a nicer place to spend time. All of this sits on a heavy-duty C20 platform, Chevy's 3/4-ton frame, ideal for hauling, towing, or just cruising with a commanding stance. The sellers made it clear, no emails, no texts, and no answering of unknown numbers. You'll need to leave a message, and they'll return your call when they can. It's a personal, old-school sale for an equally old-school machine. This 1962 C20 is a rock-solid blend of vintage vibes and modern reliability upgrades, ready to be used as a daily driver, a weekend cruiser, or the start of a full show quality restoration. For under $9,000, with this many new parts already installed, it's a great opportunity to own a piece of working-class Americana that still has a lot of life left in it.